Hey everybody, Unstable Gamer here, and welcome back to Looney Tunes World of Mayhem. In this video, we have two things to talk about. We have a new feature coming to the game, as well as a couple updates for the month of August. That's going to show us what we have coming up all the way up until the 30th. So we're going to go ahead and discuss all that. But first, before we do, if you're just now finding this channel and you want to stay up to date with this and other games, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out. All right, and welcome back. Just a quick reminder, all the links to my social media are in the description below, so definitely check that out. Let's go ahead. What we're going to do, let's discuss the roadmap for Q2 that was discussed and posted on the site back in April. And we're going to go ahead, take a quick look at the features that have come so far since this roadmap, and then we're going to take a look at the new feature. So throughout this, we got our boost cubes reset. The Arena League, that is all done now. We have the different tiers of Arena, Ruby and Sapphire and all that. We now have our save teams, which was absolutely fantastic. Something that the game sorely needed, and just added more functionality, and it ended up better than what I thought it was going to be. So that was fantastic. Acme Gadgets is out there, so that is now part of the game. And finally, we have the Alliance check-in. This was the last piece in the roadmap that they had announced was going to come to the game for Q2 back in the Q2 roadmap. So let's go ahead and take a look at that feature. That's what this is right here, the Alliance Punch-In. It's just essentially a check-in. So you log into the game, you hit that button. It is going to require you to hit a button to make sure that you check in for that day. Once you check in, the more people that check in, the more rewards that you get. So you can see that. You can go through detail here on the site, but basically that is what it is. The different rewards and everything that you can get: boost cubes, gems, gadget energy, special boost cubes. If you get everybody in the Alliance, so it says all 50 Alliance members punch in, then you're going to get some boost cubes. Don't know exactly. Remember, this is a mock-up right here, so we'll see exactly what the rewards are once it enters the game. Doing this basically because, and there's one thing. There's one thing that I'm super excited for. But basically doing this because they instituted a login calendar. They want to incentivize everybody for coming in and logging into the game every single day and reward the alliances and everything that have been working so hard. And I think it's great. I think the login calendar is great. I think the punch-in is great. I wish it was automatic, though. If you log into the game, it would automatically detect your presence, and then basically you would be checked in. But you do have to make sure to hit that punch-in button. So this is cool. I'm very excited for this. I'm sure some of you, the Alliance crates, I don't think has been a favorite thing. It's just been an added thing into the game that I don't think really needed to be there, and they're taking it out in favor of the punch-in, and I think it is absolutely the right move. So that's what's going on. That's the new feature. Just really quick, wanted to highlight that. It is coming out on the 18th, so we're going to see that here in just a few days. But I think this is a great feature. I think pulling out Alliance crates there, I think that is great. Just get rid of that. I like this new feature. I think it's very cool. I think my favorite feature out of all these that came out of this roadmap here is definitely the save teams. All right, so with that, let's go ahead and take a look at the upcoming events for the rest of August. Now, where we ended up, we're not even there yet, but right now, I think we ended up right here, right? With the Path to Legendary. No, because we had the desert there as well. So where we're going to be picking up, so starting on August 17th to the 20th, I think we covered this as well. We got the Professionals Spotlight coming up. And then we have Counting on the Countess. That's right. This is where we ended up. We got her coming. She is part of the Aristocrats team. We're thinking she's the defender, because if you take a look at the kit for Grand Dukeling Sylvester Jr., that's a long name. If you take a look at his kit, there's reference to Penelope in there and her not having taunt. So we're thinking she's going to be a tank. We'll find out for sure. Let's see. This is 21st to the 24th, so we should be finding out this week. Well, we will find out this week what she is exactly. We do have the featured tunes there, which we can see are the Aristocrat tunes, the newly acquired Aristocrat team member of Duke Sylvester. We also have Contraptious Ahead. And then we do have Alchemist, Frankenbeans, and Apprentice Hugo, which is great. Hopefully there's opportunities within the event to build up those pieces as well, because that Magic team is awesome. If you've seen any of my videos or tweets or anything like that, the team is fantastic. So those are two tunes that you definitely want to invest in. Next, we have Path to Legendary coming up for Ronan Canasta. I think this is only the second time his PTL has come up, from August 23rd to August 27th. Just a reminder of who is part of that team. Right here, we have General Pandemonium, who is available in in-game events. We have Officer Prissy, who's in the Tower store. Hopefully, you've been working on collecting her pieces through that store. Also, Cannoneer Canasta in Alliance Wars. And then you also have Curator Porky in the Arena store. So that's where you can get those pieces. Just a reminder that this does unlock at player level 30. So if you're not at player level 30 yet, you're not going to see these PTLs. But Ronan Canasta, a fantastic legendary to work on. So hopefully you're building up your team for that. Then we have the regional event for town coming up from August 24th to the 27th. These regional events are great. Anybody new to the game, these regional events really is really a good catch-up mechanic, because it allows you to collect a lot of the older tunes and really build up your roster very quickly. So that's coming around. And then we have the Divine Spotlight team, 24th to 27th. The recent events, I was able to get all of my Divine team up to 7.7 stars, except for obviously the legendary Canine. It's just a great team to have. So if you're working on them, definitely continue to work on them. They're great as an offense team. I've seen people use them as a defense team. They can be okay, but this team is most offensive. They are most offensive as an offense team. Okay, so next we have My Fair Lady Melissa. That event's coming up on the 27th to the 30th. So this is the first we've seen of her, a new OG tune. She is part of some shorts, including Scarlet Pumpernickel and Grand Duke Sylvester. So those are pretty cool. It's just a new event. I keep saying My Fair Lady, but Fair Lady Melissa. She is an epic. We don't know what the epic tune, other featured tunes are going to be, but you can probably guess that some of those featured tunes are going to be the Aristocrat tunes. We may even see additional Looney tunes in there, maybe even some Magic team tunes in there, but pretty much the Aristocrat should be part of that. So anything that you see here for Countess, you're probably going to see there, but we'll see for sure. We'll find out probably here in a week. In about a week, we'll find that out. But that's what we have. So she is going to wrap up the Aristocrats team. I'm really excited for the Aristocrats team. I really went all out, or am going all out for this Grand Dukeling event. I've got him up to a 7.3 star. And my Grand Duke Sylvester put to a 7.7. So I think this is going to be a really good team. It seems to be a lot of fun. I think the synergy already between Grand Dukeling Jr. and Sylvester, Grand Duke Sylvester, that synergy is already really good. And I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. So now we add Countess and we add Lady Melissa. I think we're going to have a very cool team there. So there we go, everybody. That's what we have. A brand new feature coming to the game on the 18th, which is great. I love that punch in. And then the rest of the events going all the way to August 30th. So very cool. Very interesting thoughts. What do you think of the new feature? What do you think of the upcoming events? Are you excited about the Aristocrat team like I am? Let me know, definitely. All right, everybody. As always, I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch the video. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button and share your thoughts and questions in the comment section below. Take care, everybody, and we'll talk to you next time.